everything I've ever needed in my world disorder. And what have I to live for? I had my principles, my family, my friends to live for, or alternatively, to die for. But now I'm free of all of those, at least. Nothing's tying me down to this sorry existence. I give up my principles within 24 hours of being captured. My parents are dead. Ron wouldn't want to know me if he knew what I'd done, and Harry's given up on me. I don't want to live. Not if all that I have left to cling to is the one person that ruined my life. Lucius was right. It's sickness. What's going on between us? But I can cure it. I can make it stop. Ever since my parents died and hope was destroyed for me, I've welcomed the idea of death. God knows I've tried to make it come early for me quite a few times before now. Thanks to Lucius, attempting suicide is now one of the many things I can say I've experienced. Attempting suicide, torture, sex. Oh yes, thanks to Lucius, I have a great deal of experiences under my belt. I push those thoughts away. I have to focus on what I'm going to do. This way Ron won't get hurt. This way I will be free, because I will only be free when I die. But I'm not going to bother praying this time. If God's given up on me, I'm pretty certain that he won't mind if I give up on him too. The number you've dialed has been disconnected. I sink under the water, further and further, until my entire body is submerged. Water clogs up my nose and clamps its hands over my mouth. I keep my eyes open in the water, watching my hair swirl around my body and the streams of bubbles that escape my mouth. And it's easy, until my lungs start to ache. I force myself to stay under. I need to push myself over. I need to be free. But then pain tears across my scalp as I feel fingers intertwine around my hair and pull me up, ripping me out of the water, tearing me through the surface of it. I gasp a huge gulps of air, and a second passes before I hear a furious whisper in my ear. She wants to die, my blessed. The grip on my hair tightens. Perhaps I should help you. He pushes me into the water again, his hand pressing down on my head, and I thrash my body around the oppressive water, trying desperately to get to the surface, because, oh God, no, I don't really want this. Please, no, I don't want him to do it. I'm ripped up out of the water again, I cough out half my lungs as I gasp for more air. No, I half scream. No, please. The grip on my hair tightens so much that, oh God, surely he's going to pull my hair out. When and where you die is not for you to decide. It is for me to decide. You always seem to forget that you are not in control here. You never have been, and you never will be. And he dunks me under again, holding me under the water, and I swallow hard, painful gulps of boiling water, and irritatingly irrational thoughts of my old Muggle histories class comes back to me when they'd hold a Muggle woman under the water to try to prove that she was a witch. Only this time. This time, oh God, help me, please. I'm pulled out of the water again, air burning my lungs as he drags me up right out of the bath. My body slams into the floor as he lets go of me. Freezing cold tiles strike ice up through my unprotected skin. He kicks out at me, and the boot crushing into my ribs. I scream hoarsely as pain smashes through me. Tears course down my cheeks. Or is it just the water from the bath running down my face? How can I possibly have any more tears left to shed? Shut up! He says harshly. I steal a look at him. His face is contorted with white-hot, inhuman rage, and I know why. I knew this was coming. I knew that he was going to punish me for taking him down down the road he himself chose to take. And what's more, I know that he now hates me more than anything else in the world, and it's because of the way he feels about me. The irony of it all is almost poetic in its perfection. He flicks his wand in the air and cracks a dark brown bundle of cloth in his hand. He throws it unceremoniously at me. Put that on, you disgusting creature. He says in a sneer, I don't want to see you any more than your body than I have to. I scramble for the bundle of clothes, clutching it to me, and I sob silently. Come through when you're dressed. He turns smartly and walks through the doorway of my bedroom. For a moment I lie still, frozen for fear of moving, until eventually I force myself to stand up and pull on the robe he's given me. Out of the corner of my eyes I can see him watching me through the open doorway, with a dark look in his face. He looks at me, and I see that he knows what I'm going to do. He turns to me, and he says, "What are you doing?" I say, "I'm going to As I lace up the fronts of my robe, he doesn't once look away, as if he's proving to me that he has no reason to do so. When I'm dressed, I take it... Sorry. It's like, okay, like, I don't like you. Go away. Da-da-da. And then he's like, looks at her naked, like, you have so much issues. So many of them. As if he has proved that he has no reason to do so. Okay, when I'm dressed, I take a deep breath and walk through to my bedroom. There's no point in putting it off. I knew it was coming anyways, didn't I? Sorry. Come here, he says curtly. My legs shake under me, completely unable to obey his orders. He sneers. You needn't be afraid, he says contemptuously. What happened last night will never, ever be repeated. Now come here. I do as he says, quickly, because no one could refuse an order given in that tone. I stop as I come within about an arm's reach of him. He looks down at me. He reaches out, pausing for a second mid-reach before he takes my chin in his hand. Somehow, God knows how, I force myself not to flinch. He turns his face that way in this, as if he's inspecting it. I hold my breath deep in my chest, refusing to look away from him even for a moment, unable to take my eyes off of that critical, sneering face. He eventually drops his hand. When I look at you, I see nothing redeemable. Nothing desirable, he says coldly, his eyebrow arched. Only the polluted blood of your filthy Muggle parents. I've been stabbed in the heart. I stare up at his Atlantic eyes, wondering just how he could say all that to me after what happened last time he came here. And filthy Muggle. My parents. God, I miss them so much. His mouth twists into the cruelest of smiles. His eyes are cold. I'll tell you, Mudblood. I doubt I ever did. Da-da-da-da-da. I can't even say this next line. It's pretty fucked up. Okay, I'll tell you, Mudblood. I doubt I never did so well as to dispose of those two pieces of filth that spawned such an abomination as the one that stands before me now. I feel an electric bolt of hatred pounding through me at his words. He knows how much this hurts me. The bastard, he knows. You seem to forget, I say shakily, that you killed them to save my life, Lucius. His lip in... I'm not having a good time. Okay. His lip thins out as he takes a sharp breath through his nose. He's trying to control his anger. When I was first captured, I remember how difficult I found it to read him. No longer. Your arrogance never ceases to amaze me, he whispers. Tell me. I swear to God, it's like every chapter. Did I apparently care so much for you? If I apparently care so much for you, then why did I kill your parents?